Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. Eric Simonson is back on Broadway, this time as both playwright and director with his latest called Bronx Bombers, about the legendary Yogi Berra, his wife Carmen, and the iconic New York Yankees. It will open on February 6th at Circle M Square, and I'm here at the Palm Restaurant to meet the company. So here we are. First of all, welcome to Broadway together. How do you feel?
We're so excited.
What she said.
We're so excited.
I just can't hit those notes.
Just to be around all these incredible guys.
All right, calm down, darling. Calm down.
No, it's much more than that, but much more.
It's an incredible group of actors.
Just incredible.
So in the most legitimate sense, bringing the craft and skill sets that these gentlemen and my wife and I that are requisite to what we do, but also to do something really different and arguably spectacular, for people to spend an evening in the presence of these Yankee greats, Ruth and Garrick DiMaggio, Mantle, Berra, Derek Jeter, Reggie Jackson, Billy Martin, Elston Howard, played by these extraordinary actors who personalize things in a way that I think audiences will find so beguiling. I'm most excited about getting this thing up on its feet and bringing it to a New York audience.
Yeah.
Well, it started about a year ago when we sat together in Tony and Fran's office, and we did the very first read-through, and then it's just morphed ever since then, you know. And we recently did it in primary stages, and took some time off and did some rewriting and some recasting, and here we are again.
This is a great group of guys. Bronx Bombers is about how you figure out how to make a team out of guys, people coming from all different directions. That's what theater is. The same grind in a 165-game schedule is pretty much the same kind of grind that we have, 8 shows a week. That's how I approach it. But I've approached every show that I've done in a team fashion, because that's exactly what it is. So growing up playing sports, playing baseball especially, you know, I've always sort of found the same, you know, parallels in that way.
It's probably one of the most fun casts I've been in. You know, it's like eight dudes in a room and
one lady.
And one lady. And she acts like a dude. And then we just have a blast. And it's fun to be with Eric Simonson and Fran Tony, who produced Lombardi as well. And I guess when they're looking for kind of aging, drunken, washed-up athletes, they turn to me, which is kind of cool. I appreciate it.
It's so great to see the guys. I hadn't seen them for a couple of months, and to wearing the uniform and playing these characters, it's amazing. It's hard to fathom and sink in.
Yeah, I mean, to be these guys, this group of people is just wonderful. I mean, we've had such a good time, you know, previously, and I'm excited to spend, hopefully, a good long
time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yankees have lots of fans.
That's true. That's absolutely true, and we're some of them. So
it feels great, especially with this group and with the producers Tony and Fran, who did Lombardi, that I did as well. I just believe in this a lot, and so I'm really excited to be back at Circle in the Square, the theater which I love. It's thrilling to be a part of this and to be part of such a good company and telling the story about the Yankees in the hometown of New York.
Oh, we're so excited. We're so excited to tell this particular story because it's such a New York story, you know.
Well, it's so great to bring these stories to Broadway. You know, some people don't always, scratch their head a little bit, sports on Broadway. We think it's unbelievable. These are great dramatic stories, great characters. So we're so excited to be back on Broadway with Bronx Bombers.
You know, his writing is so human. It is about, you know, he really rides a fine, wonderful line of addressing details in baseball that baseball fans will understand. But if you have no idea what baseball is, there's the other line that drives through that parallel, basically, of just human dynamic, relationships, and drama.
What I love about what we're doing is that we're bringing a whole new audience to theater that might not have been seen theater before. And it's not that they go to the play and then they leave and they don't. They're going to come back. People who saw Lombardi came back and saw Magic Bird. People who saw Magic Bird will come and see Bronx Bombers. People who saw Lombardi will see Bronx Bombers. And maybe that will get them out and see another kind of theater experience. I think this is it's not just putting on a play. This is part of a mission.